What's going on, guys? Rana here out of Houston, Texas, Wholesaling RE 101 fam. What are you guys up to? What's going on? Just wanted to tune in real quick and chime with you guys. Just got off of a training call with my one-on-one mentees, and it was fire, guys. Oh my God, the amount of information. You know, I'm blessed enough to pull some strings in this industry and have the best of the best come out and drop knowledge bombs with my students. It's been crazy. So we had an in-depth 2-hour training with Burton of PropStream. It was nuts, guys. The amount of information that he shared. Literally, my students got the key to the city. It was a private one-on-one session with him, so that was pretty awesome. So he definitely came through for us. But yeah, man, just wanted to chime in, touch base with you guys. Who closed deals today? Who needs help closing a deal? If you need help closing a deal, you have questions, reach out to me. We've been busy all freaking day. We've had closings today. I've had meetings today. It's been amazing. Have my one-on-one coaching sessions today. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to chime them in right now. And I'm gonna read your messages, your questions. Everyone kind of enjoyed my rant yesterday, which was, I didn't know it would turn out to be like that, but a lot of people enjoyed that rant. So if you have any questions on how to pull a list, if you have any question about wholesaling, if you want to know how to scale your business, who to hire, the systems, the tools, the process, if you want to know about the coaching, if you want to know about mentoring, whatever you want to learn about, drop your comments below, guys. I'm going to go and see if there's any questions that are coming in. I can't see them right now, but yeah, if you're on that coaching call, guys, drop your comments below. That was a fire call, man. Ridiculous, dude. It's crazy. People spend $50,000-$60,000, don't even get that much value out of it. It's nuts. So literally the keys to the city. That's what I like to call it. Literally giving you the keys to the city, guys. Absolutely, that's what it is. So what was your day like today? If your day was great, tell me about it. If your day sucked, tell me about it. Let's talk about how your day went today. So a lot of people have been asking me, hey, you know, how can I start wholesaling? And I tell them, right, the cheapest and most inexpensive ways, there's going to be 3 top ways you can start wholesaling. And number 1 is going to be, of course, your traditional driving for dollars, right? Nothing beats your driving for dollars for sure. I'm gonna put my phone up right here, right? You've got your driving for dollars, okay? Number 2 is gonna be cold calling. So if you guys are looking for cold callers, we have our team of virtual cold callers, callvirtuals.com, okay? Go there, go to callvirtuals.com. We are a highly trained and qualified team of virtual assistants. Guys, these are people who I have trained. I trained each VA just like I train car sales guys, right? Zucky says, got nothing but gold from that call. Yeah, absolutely, Zucky. Appreciate you being on that call, man. Amazing nuggets that were dropped. Literally 2.5 hours of non-stop knowledge on how to pull a list, how to go about doing things, how to do X, Y, and Z, right? Imagine if you were given keys to the city and you were given the secret, I guess you can call it a secret formula, right? There's stuff that successful people are doing in this business that they don't talk about. Not with me, right? I tell everybody everything that I know because at the end of the day, you've got to have an abundant mentality. And I open the doors to my one-on-one students, my high-level mentees, and they are crushing it, guys. Just closing deals left and right. That was a stupid call, man. I couldn't believe how much information was shared on that call. Bruce says, when you first started, besides driving for dollars, where did you find distressed properties? All right. I was driving for dollars. That is true. I also started Bandit signs. So in my neighborhood, I started placing out Bandit signs that say, we buy houses. Okay. You can use a 12 by 18 or you can use a 18 by 24 Bandit sign. Okay. On the Bandit sign, I'm going to give you a major nugget. Okay. Use green letters on a white board. Okay, as you can see, I'm wearing a green sweater, okay, with black writing, and you are able to see what's on my shirt. That's because it pops, it stands out, okay? So if you're in the hood, make sure you're dropping Bandit signs that are, you know, green in letter, and then on a white background. Now, right, another huge nugget that I like to give is that make sure you have it handwritten. Okay, now I'm not asking you to go out and handwrite these Bandit signs. You can actually get handwritten font printed. Okay, so handwritten printed font. Okay, and all you gotta write is, I buy houses, I pay cash. Okay, call or text. What you do is you go to callrail.com and you get a phone number. Okay, they're gonna give you up to 10 free phone numbers. 10 free phone numbers. Go to callrail.com, okay, and make sure you guys are getting a dummy phone number and putting them on the Bandit sign. Okay, does that help you guys? If you guys think those are helping, drop the gem emoji. Let me the more interaction I get, the more I'm gonna give you guys. So what else can I tell you guys about Bandit signs, right? That's another way. So we went over driving for dollars, right? You'll be able to drive for dollars. If you don't have the driving for dollars app, I just got off the call right now, and we had a 2-hour session with literally a breakdown with all my one-on-one students, my high-level mentees, okay? And PropStream has an app, okay? PropStream has an app, okay, that you will be able to go and drive for dollars, and you'll be able to track your driving for dollars. Okay, guys, you'll be able to call the seller right in front of the house with their app. Okay, so if you want to sign up for the free 7-day trial, go to runmycomps.com and boom, you'll be able to run your comps, get everything on there. Right? Cool. All right. Any other questions out there, guys? Let me know. Let me know. I see a lot of the comments coming in. All right. Number 3, the most best way to get a deal is going to be, although it could be debated, but text messaging. Okay. Use the text message platform. Okay. Listen, text messaging still works. I literally got a, I don't know where my phone is right now, but oh, I'm on my phone. I'm like, I don't know where my phone is. I'm on my phone live. I get a bunch of text messages throughout the day, okay? Now, you can go to websites and subscribe to websites like roar.com, okay? If you go to roar.com, you will be able to go and subscribe to their text message platform, and you'll be able to send messages to sellers. Now, another tool that a lot of people don't know is that CallRail also sends text messages to sellers. Okay, I was gonna say clients, to sellers. Sellers are like our clients anyways. CallRail.com sends text messages. Remember, you're using them anyways, 99 bucks a month, okay? You might as well use their text message feature. Tyra says, what is the website again? It is going to be runmycomps.com. All right, I'm gonna put it in the chat there for you, Tyra. So make sure you got that locked and loaded. Perfect, cool. All right, what other questions do you guys have, guys? Drop your comments below, and boom, there we go. You're gonna get a free 7-day trial, Tyra. Hook you up. All right, cool. Now, what else? What else can I tell you guys? Oh, RVM. Right? Ding, ding, ding. Ringless voicemail. If you go to slybroadcast.com, go to slybroadcast.com and you can actually sign up with them. Okay, go to slybroadcast.com and you'll be able to sign up for their RVM platform. If you don't know what an RVM is, RVM stands for Ringless Voicemail. What happens with an RVM is that you don't see your phone ring, but it goes straight to your voicemail, okay? And once you listen to that voicemail, it says, "Hey, Mr. Seller, this is Lisa here. I'm a local investor in your market and I'm looking to purchase a property," right? If you're looking to sell your property for cash, as is, with no realtor commissions, give me a call. I'm looking to buy in your neighborhood right now. Press 2 if you want to be removed from our list. Boom. That's it. Keep it simple, guys. I'm looking at a lot of these scripts out there, a lot of these people that are telling the seller, like, "Oh, would you like to list your property with me?" Or would you like to, "I would like to come out and take a look at the property." You don't need to look at properties to go and to make an offer on them. All right? 99.99% of what I do and what my team does is we don't go out to look at properties before we get them under contract. That is because my scripts and my contracts are ironclad. That means I have the right of rescission on all properties, okay? And remember, when a seller asks you, "How can you give me an offer on my property without looking at it?" Mr. Seller, remember, we are market experts, okay? We know the market unlike the competitors out there, and I know the market unlike anyone else because, again, I'm an investor in your market and I'm local, okay? The biggest thing is local. You gotta tell them that you are a local investor because there's so many wholesalers out in our market that are virtually wholesaling, right? At the end of the day. But if you tell a seller that you're local, and you'll be able to get that, you'll be able to build a lot more trust with the seller, right? All right, Bruce says, "Do you use any websites like Redfin, Realtor, etc.?" No, I don't. I use PropStream software, okay, and then nothing better than the local MLS, okay? Go to your local MLS. So if you're in Houston, you can go to har.com. If you're in Austin, San Antonio, Chicago, whatever it is, Tampa or California, well, Chicago too, if you're a realtor in Chicago, then that's that, right? Cool. All right. So make sure, what we've noticed is that a lot of the information that's on the MLS is also congruent to PropStream. So I'm talking about true data aggregation, guys. This is not your run-of-the-mill mom and pop software. This is true data aggregation where I'm able to search for equity, unknown equity. I'm able to search for high equity properties. I'm able to filter them for the year. Okay, I'm also able to filter these properties, and this is how we look for properties. Whenever we go out and search properties for investors, right? I'm gonna give you guys another nugget and another tip, okay? Do not look for houses that are older than 1980. Why do you guys think that we don't look for houses older than 1980? I'm gonna wait for your answer. So if you guys are tuning in right now, if you've been on the call, all right, let me know. Why don't you think we go after houses older than 1980? That includes 1950s, 1960s, 1970s. Yeah, I don't do 1970s either. All right. Houston Luke says no equity. Nope, that's not true. There are homes. There are homes that have equity in 1970. All right, Kelly says lead. Oh, you got Kelly's actually my one-on-one mentee, so she must have heard it from me on a call. But yeah, I see a lot of absolutely. Lisa says asbestos. Yes, asbestos and lead. Ooh, I don't know where my hair's going. Asbestos and lead are a main concern. Okay, we don't want to deal in properties that have that issue. Bottom line, at the end of the day. All right. Cool. What other questions do you guys have? Also, some of the cookie cutter properties that that we like to go for are going to be anything above a 2+ bedroom. Okay, so cookie cutter house is going to be a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom cookie cutter property, right? Normally we want to deal with properties that investors are looking for. I'm not going to come here and contract a property that's going to be $500,000 and go boast about it because I couldn't move it, right? Now, what you're going to do is you're going to go and source deals for your buyers. Ask your buyers their criteria. Every market is different. If you're in California, $500,000 is really cheap. If you're in Houston, $500,000 really expensive, right? But what we do here in Houston, and I'm going to tell you guys about our market, okay? Our market has been phenomenal. The amount of growth that we have seen during COVID-19, even now, has been phenomenal, right? So a lot of our investors come to us and say, hey, I'm looking for X, Y, and Z. What we do is we go and look out for those types of properties, okay? You've got your 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, 1,500 square foot houses, okay, with a 5,000 minimum square foot lot. Write that shit down. All right, guys, that's my so every time I'm coaching and mentoring any of my students, I have got a habit of saying, write that shit down. And I swear to God, my wife is gonna, like, my wife always tells me whenever I write a book, that has to be the name of the book. Here's a book that I'm currently reading right now. It's from Tillman Fertitta, and it's called Shut Up and Listen. That's it. Massive book. I love it. Wonderful book, guys. So, yeah, drop your comments below. What other questions do you guys currently have right now? If you do have any questions, all right, any questions on books? If you're looking for books to read, that's a pretty good book right here. Tillman Fertitta, Shut Up and Listen. But if you want to look to scale your business and run a wholesale operation, I would highly recommend reading E-Myth Revisited by Michael Gerber. All right, E-Myth Revisited is a phenomenal book, and you'll get so much nuggets out of that. The next book that I would suggest you guys reading for scaling and gaining, a certain traction in your business is the book called Traction. Okay, Traction will teach you. Okay. Okay, I have no idea what's going on there. All right, Traction will teach you how to, scale your business. Now, the next book from there is going to be Rocket Fuel. Okay, guys, Rocket Fuel is a phenomenal book. Write those books down. If you guys don't have anything to read or you don't know where to go for guidance, Rocket Fuel is phenomenal, right? One other book that I like also is called Feel the Fear and Do It Anyway by Susan Jeffers. That's one of the books that I do recommend to a lot of my students. Feel the Fear and Do It Anyway. Cool. What other questions do you guys have, guys? Let's go. I want to make sure I answer any of your questions. Boom. This is the book here. All right. Cool. What other questions you guys have, guys, on getting your first deal? If you have any questions, feel free to drop your comments below right now. All right. Cool. Yeah, I see people still commenting asbestos. Yes, that is correct. The reason why we don't look at properties older than 1980 is because of the asbestos issue. All right. Cool. If you guys have any other questions, drop your comments below, drop your questions below. Okay, let me know if you have what do you guys want to talk about today? You want to talk about lead generation? You want to talk about acquisitions? You want to talk about scaling your business? Cool. Tyra said, what was the script you said earlier? I don't remember because it just flows off of my head, but it is a script that we use. I'm sorry, what were you like? Oh, RVM. Okay, awesome, thank you. Cool. So for whenever you want to send out an RVM script, okay, you always want to say, Mr. Seller, hi, my name is Tyra. I'm a local investor in your market. Remember, you're not texting somebody, so you're saying this on the phone, and you always want to sound energetic. Okay, number one, sound energetic, okay? Number 2, stand up whenever you record your RVM, okay? Cool. And number 3, you want to always have a mirror in front of you so you can always see yourself smile, right? So remember, the person can see your smile through the phone, okay? So let's do this again. And again, you can always replay this video, Tyra, and hopefully that helps you, right? Mr. Seller, so you said, let's consider the seller's name is Bob. Hey, Bob, right? Oh, also, you don't ever want to say Bob's last name. Write that down too, okay? You always want to make sure that you address the person by their first name, all right? Major nuggets, major nuggets, guys, because sales is a psychology. If you ask for someone by their last name, what is the first reaction that they're gonna say? Write it down in the comments. If I said, "Hi, Miss Sierra, how's it going?" What are you gonna say when you pick up the phone? Write it down in your comments. I want to see what you guys would say. Let's see, I'm waiting for the comments to come in. So if I said, right? Oh, Tyra says annoyed. Okay, you would be annoyed. Like, okay, let me give you the answer. You would say, "Who is this?" Right? Who is this? Right? Because again, you think that I'm going to be either a let's see here. I'm completely reading these comments and I'm losing my train of thought. All right, let me gain my train of thought again. Whenever you address somebody by their first name, they think A is their friend, and B, they think it's somebody they know. If you address someone by their last name, they think you're going to be a telemarketer or you're there to sell them something. Okay, so here's how the script is going to go, Tyra. Hey, Tyra, how's it going? My name is Ron. I'm a local investor in your market, and I'm looking to purchase a property in your neighborhood. Okay, I'm looking to buy as is. I'm going to pay cash. And I also am looking to purchase the property. Hold on. I'm looking, see, now you guys are getting me confused. I'm a local investor in your market. I'm looking to pay cash. I'm looking to buy as is with no realtor commissions. Okay? And I will take care of your closing costs. If you are interested in selling your property, feel free to give me a call back at 281-713-832, blah, 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 blah. That's it. And to be removed from our directory, press the number 2. That's it. That's all it is, right? In a nutshell. But if you do want the script, Tyra, we do have it. Listen, I'm saying everything from the top of my head. If you do want the script, go to wholesalingre101.com and I give my students that script, okay? You'll be able to get it. There we go. Boom. Michael says, what company do you use for skip tracing? We use a company called clearskip.com, okay? ClearSkip has a over 96% hit rate. Phenomenal service they provide, and they get you your list back within 2 hours. Let me go ahead and tag clearskip.com. Clearskip.com. Boom. All right, I went ahead and tagged Javier too. Cool. All right, cool. Let me go ahead and reply here. Perfect. What other questions do you guys currently have? Guys, drop your comments below. Drop your questions below. If you have any comments, if you have any questions. Perfect. Cool. I'm trying to reply back to these messages now. All right. Houston Luke says, how do you know my name? It says it on your name. Your name literally says it on Facebook. So I've turned into what do you call those, psychics, right? I'm not a psychic, guys. I wish I was. Otherwise I'd be calling every single person who goes into pre-foreclosure. All right, cool. What other questions do you guys have for me, guys? If you have any comments, questions, concerns, all right, let me know. Come on now. Let's go. I'm here for your questions. If you don't know what wholesaling is, you have no idea what you're doing here. Look at this guy. These people are always trying to get in the group, and I'm gonna to make sure. Boom. Blocked. Spam. Say no to spam. Perfect. All right, guys. What other questions do you guys currently have? Let me know. Have any questions? We will go ahead and take care of those for you. Someone was asking me, how do I get my first deal? We already answered that. Okay. Go back and click replay. Make sure you guys are replaying. That. So, cool. If you guys don't have any other questions, I think we spat we've spat enough fire for today. All right. If you, Courtney says, there we go. Do you still use direct mail? Absolutely not. No, we don't direct mail. It's a big slap on your wrist. Do not direct mail, Courtney. Why? Why don't you want to direct mail? Because nowadays, everybody is getting some kind of notice, especially during COVID-19, okay? You want to make sure you separate yourself, okay? I would rather text message. I would rather cold call people than direct mail them. You're just going to be wasting your money. Don't let these, gurus, right, tell you, hey, I'm doing, 10,000 direct mail a month or 20,000 direct mail a month when they're not doing shit. They're just bullshitting. That's what they're doing at the end of the day. Cool. Hopefully that helps you out, man. No, don't do direct mail. It doesn't work. Yes. Text or RVM. Yes, absolutely. Text or RVM. Chris Munoz. What's up, baby? Chris is in the house. All right, cool. My guy. All right. When getting... Damn, you guys are dropping your comments crazy now. Cool. When getting a property, I love it. Keep the comments coming. When getting a property under contract directly from a seller, how long should you give yourself to find an end buyer? Do you put any contingencies on the contract? Now, on the contract itself, you don't need to put any contingency. The average time for someone, whenever they go in a contract with you, is 30 days. Now, I wouldn't suggest taking up to 30 days to finding a buyer. Normally, when you have a property under contract, okay, guys, a minimum of 24 hours, or actually 42 hours, a maximum 72 hours. You'll know within 3 days if your deal is a deal or dud or not, right? At the end of the day. So, and you always want to, now, if you can't find a buyer for that deal, you always want to open your options to JV, Chris, okay? Make sure you're out there building relationships with these other wholesalers, because they're gonna have buyers that you might not have, okay? And that's why people bring deals to dispomydeal.com, because we have over 60,000 plus buyers in our market, and we're able to move deals fast. You're in my market, so if you have any trouble moving a deal, by all means, try and move it yourself. But here's my thought. Half a deal is better than no deal. Okay? And the worst thing you can do is let your ego cost that seller their home, right? I've seen it time and time again. And people think we are miracle workers, which sometimes we are, with my company, because we've literally sold deals within 45 minutes, right? I know the fastest we've sold a deal is like, I think less than 10 minutes, right? But at the end of the day, the wholesaler waited last minute for us to bring us the deal and move the deal. At the end of the day, right? So you want to make sure that you give yourself enough breathing room and an ample amount of time. Now, if you cannot find a buyer and 30 days are over, you need to have it in your contract, okay? You need to have it in your contract that you are able to get out of that contract within 24 hours of your closing, okay? 24 hours before your closing. So you need to make sure you let the seller know. Now, I would highly recommend that you do not wait till the last minute. If you can't move the deal by about 2.5 weeks, you need to get in touch with another wholesaler in your city and try to get that property moved. Give them 3 days to move the property. If they can't move the property, you need to terminate that contract immediately. Your contract, so Chris, if you want the ironclad contract that I use in my company, okay, and what we use, go to wholesalingre101.com and you'll be able to get that contract. And in there, it'll have it in writing. All right, Courtney says, what program do you use to run comps with? Go to runmycomps.com, Courtney. We partner with PropStream. That's how we run that's how we are running comps without a real estate license. Okay? They are true data aggregation. At the end of the day, you want the right data, right? And the closest thing that we have found, and listen, we've tried them all. I tried all the other guys out there, and I'll be honest with you, I haven't had as much success than what I'm having with PropStream. And if you go to runmycomps.com, it is going to really change the game for you, because you don't need a license to to access that type of data, right? England Hall says, do you have buyers in Houston that buy sight unseen? Yes, we do. Okay. If you have a property in Houston, okay, send us your deals to dispomydeal.com. Okay. Perfect. All right. What other questions do you guys have? If I haven't answered your question, just repaste it and then let me know what you guys have. Okay. Perfect. Boom. All right. Or reach out to my dispo manager, Ali. Let me tag Ali right now. Boom. Reach out to Ali and he'll get your deal moved. Perfect. Cool, cool. What program do you use for comps? I've already answered that. Sign up here for your free 7-day trial. We partner with PropStream. True data aggregation, guys. This shit's dope. Cool, cool stuff, man. Cool stuff. Cool. All right. Do your sellers, do you guys ever get pictures from sellers and lock up virtually? We don't need photos from sellers. Now, normally what we do is whenever we're locking a deal down virtually, we would ask the seller, are there any major repairs that you have done within the last 5 years? 5 years, guys, within the last 5 years. Why do you think we ask within 5 years and not 10 years and not 12 years or 15 years, even though these people have been in their house for 30 years? Because 5 years is normally, within 5 year time, 5 years is normally the time frame that someone will go in and do any major upgrade to their property, right? What are major upgrades? Kitchen, right? Their bathroom, okay? Getting their roof replaced, okay? If they had any foundation issues, right? They would only, what I've noticed is a lot of sellers just fix portion of their foundation if it's pier and beam. If it's slab, then that's a whole separate story. Also, the HVAC, the AC unit, right? At the end of the day, that's what it is, okay? And you want to ask them, have they done any major remodeling to the property within the last 5 years? And if they've said, yes, I have remodeled my kitchen, okay? And if they keep talking about it, you always want to get photos, regardless. You can get it, but it's not necessary, because here's why. England, I'm sorry, is it Tran? Kwong, right? Kwong, sorry. So what happens is that you're going to go out and take a look at the property anyway. So when a seller tells you, hey, how can you give me an offer on my property without looking at it? Again, right? Mr. Seller, we are market experts. I know the market. My partner and I have been investing in this market a very long time, okay? I just need to know the condition of the property so I can give you a fair offer. Ding, 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 right? You want to tell the seller that you're going to give them a fair offer. You're not going to tell them, I'm going to lowball you, Mr. Seller. I was listening to a phone call that a seller had recorded. I remember a seller had recorded a phone call, and he let us listen to that recorded phone call, and the other wholesaler told them that that they were gonna get, oh man, it was crazy. Basically, the guy said, we're gonna lowball you because we're investors. Well, I'm an investor and I buy at discount value. So if you don't sell it to me at a discount, I'm not gonna buy the deal. That is wrong, guys. Do not say that to sellers at all. Okay? You always want to make sure the seller is comfortable with you, because at the end of the day, you are solving their problem. Either they're going through a divorce, they're going through a probate, they're going through pre-foreclosure, either they've lost their job during COVID-19. These are some tough times that are going with people, okay guys? So you want to make sure that you're helping people out at the end of the day. What other questions do you guys have, guys? Hopefully that helped you. Let me look at some of these other questions here. Nelson says, What is your favorite marketing strategy? Cold calling, brother. Cold calling is one of the best ways to get a deal. By far, hands down, cold calling is the best and cheapest way to get a deal. If you guys want to sign up with our cold callers, right? Again, I don't need to plug my cold calling company because you guys already know Call Virtuals. Matter of fact, I honestly cannot take any more clients because this past week alone, we've already onboarded 8 people. We've got 8 new clients that came on board, and we are super packed. It's just ridiculous because of the reason why we had so many clients come on board is because we had to put everyone on hold till 2021, right guys? And then we opened up the floodgates again. There are literally people on a waiting list right now to get on Call Virtuals. All right, Zucky says, does the seller and the buyer ever meet with you being in the middleman? How does that work? No. Remember, you as a wholesaler, okay? You as a wholesaler, yes, you are the middleman, but what you're gonna relay to the buyer is that, hey, whenever you do bring a buyer, what you're gonna relay to the seller is that the buyer is your partner. We have many partners in this business. It can be a funding partner, it can be a contractor, okay? Remember, we're buying real estate. It's not like you're buying fruits and vegetables, right? So you have multiple partners that you deal with at the end of the day. So if the seller's asking, hey, who's coming to my property? Oh, it's just gonna be my partner and I, or it's gonna be my contractor, right? And by the way, we're gonna have multiple bids on this property because I use multiple contractors. Ding, ding, ding. I use multiple guys, if you're getting gems out of this, drop the gem emoji. This is the stuff that I teach my high-level one-on-one mentees. Okay, guys, this is some crazy stuff, right? And you guys are getting this here, right? So going back to the conversation, all right? Now, what you're gonna tell the seller is that I have many partners that I work with, okay? The buyer never communicates with the seller at all. At all. The moment a buyer communicates with the seller, they are out of the picture. You need to remove them from the buyer's list. Do not ever sell them a deal again, because that's when you know a buyer will skate you and try to take your deal away from you. It's hard enough for us to do the business right now too, right? But we don't need buyers coming out and trying to take our deals. Fortunately, again, knock on wood, I've never had that issue with our buyers going out and taking a look at properties with us and talking. Now, if they want to say, you know, hello, how's it going? I don't care about that, guys. That doesn't matter. But if the buyer's asking, hey, how much did we have it under contract for, to the seller, that's when you know you've got an issue. Okay? Zucky, hopefully that answers your question right there. That should answer your question, right? Marcus, I appreciate the gems, man. Thank you guys so much. Thank you guys. The more gems you drop, the more fire I'm going to be spitting. So I wanted to jump on real quick. I'm just, again, right, I wanted to make sure we are able to still provide you guys value in this group for people who do want, information on wholesaling and how to wholesale properties and all that. If you guys ever have any questions, I have a YouTube channel. Go to youtube.com/RonRana1. All my videos are on there. A lot of my training videos are on there, and make sure you guys follow right on Instagram. So there's a lot of crazy stuff. A lot of cool stuff that we're doing. I'd rather give you guys the gems here than be on Clubhouse, right? That's a whole nother conversation for another day. What other questions do you guys have, guys, for me? If you have any other questions, if you have any other comments, concerns on how to deal with sellers, okay? If you're running into issues right now with sellers, let me know. What issues are you running into? Are you not being able to get access to the property? Are you not being able to put a lockbox on the property? Right? Let me know. If you don't have a question, make one up. All right, cool. I appreciate that, Zucky. I see your gems here. Perfect. All right. Cool. Any other questions, guys? Any other questions that you have? We will go ahead and I'll go ahead and get those answered out for you guys. Boom. Oh shit. Deal checks. Forgot to deposit them. That's when you know, man. That's when you know you made it. Your boy forgot to deposit the checks, man. Damn, I gotta go and deposit checks now. Tomorrow. All right. Rashad says, what's the best strategy for prospecting in the Houston market? by all means, Rashad, if you're in the Houston market, I'm in the Houston market, right? And how we prospect and how what we tell people is, again, I went over this. I don't know when you came on board or not, but driving for dollars is where it's at. Okay, guys? Go to neighborhoods where you don't think the houses are going to be above 150 grand. There are neighborhoods in Houston that houses don't look like they're about 150 grand, right? Go to those neighborhoods. Hint, hint, 45 North, right? There are subdivisions there, guys. Remember. So you can go to those neighborhoods, drive for dollars, okay? Also, one of the best strategies that we use for prospecting is, Rashad, talk to the local post office workers in that area, okay? Talk to the local post office workers in that area. No one knows the route better than a postal worker, okay, guys? Huge nugget. I can't tell you guys how big of a nugget this is. Go and build relationships with the local postman or woman, okay? You will be able to get deals, because guess what? The government is not paying these people right now, right? They've never have paid them the right way anyways. So when you come around and say, hey, I'm going to give you up to $1,000 referral fee, or I'm going to give you up to $1,500 referral fee at closing, guess what they're thinking? Man, I can send this guy a lot more deals. I've run into mailbox full of mail all the time, right? All I got to do is send you the address and you're going to close it for me. You're going to give me a check. 100%. Abso-freaking-lutely, guys. Talk to your local postman or postwoman. They know the area and they know the routes better than anybody. Cool. Any other question, guys? Any other questions? Absolutely. Appreciate that, Rashad. Good stuff. Dropping the gems. I love it. I love it. All right, guys. If you have any other questions, let me know. Hopefully, I'll be able to answer before I log off here. Appreciate it. Wow, look at all those comments. You guys really brought it tonight, man. I appreciate it. I've been busy all day. We've had closings, and then I had one-on-one with one of my high-level mentoring students. We had a group session with my one-on-one high-level mentoring students, and that was a fire over 2-hour call with them. So it's crazy, man. If you're in Houston and you don't have a mentor, you need to reach out to me. I literally give all my students the top zip codes where we've made the most money. I'm not even supposed to be sharing this with you guys, okay? I can't, again, I'm not here to sell you on joining the course or the mentorship, but when I say you literally get the keys, you get the keys, bro. That's it. I literally give you the keys, and I give you the top zip codes that's made us the absolute most money on deals. That's why you see my students that are closing these massive deals, man. $18,000 deal, $5,000 deal, $50,000 deals. Damn. Hold up. But we already know where the gold is, right? I'm going to ask you guys, during the gold rush in California, okay? During the gold rush in California, who made the most money? Was it the people who were digging, or the people who manufactured the shovel? Tell me, guys. Tell me. Drop your comments below. Who made the most money during the gold rush? The person who was digging, or the person who manufactured the shovel? Tell me. I want to know the answer to this one. It's one of the two. All right, Ralph, you came through with the answer. Yes. It's the people who actually manufactured the shovel. Yes, they're the people who made the most money during the gold rush, right? You got to start thinking differently, guys. You got to start changing your mindset. It's not the people who were going out to the mines, going out to the fields. It was the people who manufactured the shovels. And that's exactly the tools that I give my students. We're the manufacturers. I know the key to the city. I know exactly what zip code is working. I know exactly what area is the hottest. I know the exact zip codes. right? And that's what we target. At the end of the day, it's a win-win situation because you're cutting 95% of your learning curve. It blows my mind. People want to spend $60, $70, $80,000 and watch videos. Crazy, right? Then you got people joining the one-on-one mentorship program, closing $18,000 deals, $50,000 deals, $5,000 deals. Oh man, it's nuts, guys. All right. Now, long story short, right? The reason why the people who made the who manufactured the shovel, they were smart enough, is because they're smart. They knew that people will come and buy the shovels, right? At the end of the day, they're gonna sell their shovels out, and the people who went out to go dig, yeah, they got rich too, but you know, the people who manufactured the shovel got wealthy. That's what it is. You want to get wealthy in this business, right? That's the caviar. So, all right. Any other question, guys? Any other comments, concerns? Y'all gotta check this out. I bought this from New Orleans. I went on vacation Thanksgiving when I went to Universal Studios. We stopped in New Orleans. There we go. Look at my boy. Ooh. Clean hand car. Look at this. It says handmade. You gotta have it, baby. Bringing anarchy. We're bringing anarchy to the real estate world, baby. That's what it is. Pissing a bunch of people off on the way, but that's what we do. So this is what's pissing all the people off, man. That's what it is. But I gotta have my, Batman right here. Let me show you guys real quick. Look at that. Huge fan, baby. Y'all know what it is? Cool. All right. What questions do you guys have, man? Any comments, questions, concerns? You wanna, Rashad said still selling shovels. Who's still selling shovels? What? Okay, cool. I don't know. All right, cool. Any other questions, guys? Any other comments, any other concerns? Let me know. Drop your comments below. If you guys enjoy this, man, drop gems, share this, comment, whatever you guys want to do with this, take it or leave it. At the end of the day, people who listen to the advice of the successful are bound to be successful. That's what it is, right? Every time I come on this live, right, I look for people that seek advice. I look for people who want that type of one-on-one with me, because to be honest, I can't give all of you my time. I just unfortunately can't. My time is for my family, for my business first and for my business first and foremost, my family, my business, my one-on-one students and mentees. All right, guys. So that's all I got. Rana signing out. Peace out, baby.